What began as a grassroots, parent led organization over 50 years ago has grown into the largest service provider of its kind in the North Bay, serving Sonoma, Napa, and Marin County. Becoming Independent, or BI, is a social impact organization that supports people with disabilities in becoming more engaged and independent members of the community. Becoming Independent, or BI, serves people with varied interests and life objectives who share a common goal of discovering and maximizing their abilities. They are workers, students, artists, volunteers, family members, and neighbors. BI's philosophy and approach is to elevate human abilities and support pathways for people to be productive and engaged community members. BI continues to grow and evolve, serving nearly 1,000 people each year, and always staying close to the values that matter most: human dignity, empowerment, integrity, community, and innovation. Each person has the opportunity to explore their unique interests and achieve their life goals by accessing BI's day programs, independent and supported living, and employment support. Like many programs across the nation, Becoming Independent has made a shift from offering traditional day program services to alternative services. During this transition, it has been our priority to ensure that we stay true to our values and what we stand for. During traditional service delivery, a typical day for a person in a day program may look like getting picked up by a BI bus and being transported to BI's beautiful campus, where that person would meet their crew for the day and prepare for the day's activities. Throughout the day, that person would benefit from authentic human connection and an inclusive community experience. Today, that person's services have altered completely. However, it is still our goal to foster human connection and an inclusive community experience, but now just a little differently and a lot more virtually. To meet the needs of the people that we serve, we created and implemented several pieces that sum up our alternative services. These pieces include a robust virtual day program, creative and socially distant visits and activities, innovative technology solutions, utilizing day service staff to support independent and supported living services, with each of these elements requiring us to collaborate with residential and other service providers like never before. First, I'd like to highlight our virtual day program newsletter. Each week, this newsletter gets sent to 417 recipients across our day programs, tailored day services, and employment support programs. These recipients include residential service providers, other day program organizations, family members, and of course, the people we support. Let's take a look at last week's newsletter. The newsletter features agency announcements like this one, featuring BI's first ever virtual Halloween dance. And just to get a little plug in here, this dance is open to the public. If you and your loved ones would like to join, you can find the link on our Facebook page. Additionally, our direct support professionals put together videos and activities that highlight their talents and the interests of the people they support. This leads us to BI's YouTube channel, which features all of the staff and client-created content for anyone's viewing pleasure. Our most popular videos range in pie-in-the-face trivia to haunted house tours. Next, our newsletter recipients can join in on Zoom events hosted by their peers and direct support professionals. Last week, we offered 76 different virtual group events like cooking class, book friends, and job readiness. This gives everyone an opportunity to connect with their community. Lastly, the newsletter features resources we've pulled together that we thought might be of interest to people during their downtime. You can always find fun snippets of local news, feel-good moments, and do-it-yourself art projects. In an effort to support other service providers and those individuals that haven't had the opportunity to connect with a program, we've made all of our virtual offerings public. We've received feedback from residential service providers, people outside of our county, and even out of the state on how much they enjoy engaging on our virtual platforms. Each week, we post this newsletter to our Facebook page to invite our community to join in on the fun and connect with one another. With our alternative services, including the opportunity for in person time, BI staff and clients were thrilled to be able to connect again face to face. We have enjoyed getting creative on building activities and learning opportunities. Our in person visits might include activity drop off kits, exercising together, neighborhood walks, and sometimes neighborhood bike rides. This time has not only affected those in our day program services, but those in our independent and supported living and employment programs too. These essential services provide community based support to so many and help people acquire and retain the skills in a one on one setting. Having such a diverse and talented staffing team has benefited our services and offered us an opportunity to cross train and further collaborate with one another. In the month of October, our day program staff will support 1,708 hours of ILS and SLS shifts, averaging 427 hours a week. This cross utilization of skills ensures that the continuity of service that was experienced in our day program is able to be maintained given the essential nature of those programs. Our staff have shared that this cross pollination of program exposure has helped them to deepen their appreciation of the whole service for the whole individual approach, meaning having a better understanding and grasp of how to offer support when a day program impacts home life, which impacts employment goals. We've considered this cross training one of the silver linings of the COVID-19 pandemic. Had we not been thrusted into this new way of service, we would have never experienced the benefits. Technology has given us the advantage to stay connected and engaged. However, for those who rely upon BI for access to technology, the shift has been far more challenging. Staff have worked across the agency to share devices whenever feasible. This resulted in being able to support 57 people from our day program in either obtaining a device to use, setting up an email account, accessing Zoom, or learning how to use a device for the first time. We aim to bridge the divide between those with access to personal mobile technology and those who rely upon BI for shared devices through grant asks and other fundraising efforts. In these times, we are motivated to quickly alleviate the anxiety that accompanies unequal access to services. We are committed to ensuring that everyone has access to the technology they need to stay connected. So let's hear from the people we support at Becoming Independent on how they've experienced alternative services.
Pretty boring because I had no interacting with my peers because I had no way to get on to anything. I have no computer, but thanks to BI Sonoma, they gave me the Kindle, so now I'm interacting with my peers.
And we keep in touch on the phone. So we do that.
Mostly on Thursdays when we have a Zoom call, mostly we just talk about like a little bit of relation stuff, and also like this calendar,
Yeah, we look at your schedule for the week to kind of see what you're gonna do.
I like the Zoom meetings when you get to talk to your friends. Yeah. I like to go out to Starbucks, talk, go on Zoom. Yeah.
I will say I like doing the lunch social hour with Nick, and I would say, for you are a great guy.
Going on walks and watching videos with staff.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's been one of my favorite things too, is just being able to reconnect with people, you know?
Mm-hmm. What's really cool is I'm not isolated anymore without my Kindle.
So thank you, everybody.
Yeah.